Good morning, welcome along to day 12 on the Cape Wrath Trail. I'm starting out from Glendhu Bothy this morning. It's just after 7 o'clock and the plan is to get to as close to Ronach as possible. I haven't decided yet which route I'm going to take. I've got the option of going over Bendreevy, or I've got the option of dropping down to the Ferry Forest and then walking along some of Loch Stack. So we've crossed over the bridge, following along the track, past the sheepfolds, and we're going to turn a hard right in a moment and then head up towards Bendreevy. Okay, so we're about 10 kilometres in today, just a little over 2 hours, and we're coming round, I think at the Shieling there, the old tumble down building. That's where we wanted to go to Bendreevy, which is over there. We would do. I think that's Ben Stack there in the distance. Okay, so we've chosen the track to Bendreevy. The first part's okay, like a all-terrain vehicle track, ground's firm. The reason I've chose this way is to try and get a really nice view of the surrounding hills. The views are starting to open up now. Out to sea, wonderful. Wow, 12 days walk from Fort William and you can have these views too. The descent from Bendreevy is reasonably rough. It's kind of the same heather, boggy ground that you've seen before, so it shouldn't cause you too much alarm at this point. You should be well used to this now. But the views from Bendreevy are well worth it if you've got a nice day like I have. Spectacular, huh? Okay, I've come down from Bendreevy over there, winding the way through, and then I'm just going to pick up a pathway intersection and then we're heading off in that direction. Okay, so I think that's Loch Lodge, and if I'm right, then I think the path goes around Loch Lodge, and then sort of in that direction. So we've got to pick up another loch, but making good progress. These tracks are pretty easy, although I have to say the descent and the ascent on this trip, my knees are certainly telling me about it. Okay, that's Loch Lodge. I believe that belongs to the estate, and that's where they host guests. And it's a hunting lodge later in the season. Very beautiful place. See the Arkle. Our path takes us round the edge of the lake and then winds its way back, and then our turn off to head towards Ronach is when we intersect two lakes, a larger one on the right and a smaller one on the left. Okay, so we've contoured down that track. We've got to the end, turn left, and then we're coming along here. Nice easy track. Okay, the loch's just coming into view properly now. Hello, so I haven't filmed much more on that part of contouring around those two lochs. That's been really tricky at the end of an already difficult day. If you're coming from Glendhu, you've got a long walk to do over Ben Dreevy, some difficult ground. Started at about 7:30 and it's about 3:30 now, so I've done at least 8 hours moving time, more with breaks. The river crossing wasn't too bad. My feet were wet anyway from bog walking, so I just waded through. I didn't bother to take my boots off or anything like that. Okay, so after the boat shed there should be the track starting reasonably soon, so hopefully that means the way will be a little bit easier down into Ronach. Okay, that's the Ronach River flowing under the bridge. I'm going to try and see if I can find somewhere to have a hot drink and some food. So we've had to push on from Ronach because they don't serve non-residents there, so just thinking through my options for this evening. Well, hello. So today's been an incredibly long day and challenging. Just had a fantastic meal at the Schoolhouse restaurant, the B&B there. That's open again now. I'm going to wrap things up here now and push on and find somewhere to camp for the evening. Get the tent up, get in the sleeping bag and get rested, ready for tomorrow.